Welcome everybody to Solo ReacTalk. This afternoon I'm going to be reacting to Transformers Prime Season 1 Episode 9 Convoy, made, or should I say it's on the New Transformers World YouTube channel. I don't know if New Transformers World, had any kind of way in making the series, but it's shown on the New Transformers World YouTube channel. Yes. If you guys want to check out the original video as well as New Transformers World's YouTube channel, the links are going to be in the description below. If you want to check out my previous reactions to the other episodes, remember the playlist card is going to be at the top here. Just click on it and you'll be able to access them. And in episode 8, I think it was called Con Job, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's been 3 weeks, guys. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. It's been 3 weeks, and yeah, that's a long time. I really need to. I need to assess my YouTube channel, but I'm digressing. Yes, it was Con Job, the episode. That's what it was called, and we dealt with an odd Decepticon called Makeshift, and another Autobot called Wheeljack. Wheeljack was coming over to Earth, and he was, ambushed and attacked by the Decepticons. He was captured. Makeshift transformed into the liking of Wheeljack, and he tried to infiltrate the Autobot base. He had to be very convincing, being as an Autobot, and he convinced the most important person, the person who actually knows Wheeljack, and that is Bulkhead. So, Makeshift went deep into this base. He probed, he was asking questions about what's going on in the operations of the base, asking Ratchet questions, being led around the base by Miko. However, Wheeljack escaped from the Decepticons, and just before they were about to initiate the plans of locating the base of the Autobots, Wheeljack, disrupted that, as well as Bulkhead, after realizing that Wheeljack is not Wheeljack, it's actually Makeshift. So yeah, Bulkhead, Wheeljack were both disrupting the plans of the Decepticons. Makeshift, got blown up by an explosion, a grenade that was set off by Wheeljack. Starscream and Soundwave survived, of course. But all those other drones that were on top of the ship, they all died, of course. Nobody cares about the drones. But yeah, basically that's what happened in episode 8. However, Wheeljack has left. He's gone off to travel to look for more Autobots and, just be a traveler across the galaxy. I'm sure we'll see him again another time, another episode. And yeah, can't wait to see that happen again with Wheeljack, coming back to the Prime team or Team Prime and joining up with them. So we just have to wait for that to happen. And now let us continue with episode 9 of Transformers Prime Convoy. 3, 2, 1, go.
Prime?
Agent Fowler, what's going on? Why are you shouting like that?
Special Agent Fowler? To what do we owe?
What else? Cons. I chased them off with some hard ordnance, but not before they blew me out of the sky.
Again?
I thought I told you to stop flying experimental planes and stick to your helicopter. What are you doing going on a fighter jet? For what?
They tried a smash and grab for the Dingus.
The what's it?
Dynamic Nuclear Generation System, aka Dingus. It's a prototype energy source I'm porting to the coast for testing.
That's absurd. Why would Starscream bother with such primitive technology?
I'm guessing to make a big, fat, primitive weapon of mass destruction. If this baby were to melt down...
But for what exactly? Why would they want to create a big bomb? I mean, they have the ship. They could just go to the nearest city and just bombard that city into smoke and ash. Why would they need a big bomb? And I'm sure they have technology aboard their vessel to make big bombs. But okay. Starscream has been known to do, out of the box types of plans, like the previous one was makeshift, so it's possible, I guess.
It would irradiate this state and the four next door.
Did Agent Fowler say what state he was currently in?
How big is this bomb? The entire state of Nevada and, 4 other states surrounding the state of Nevada would be engulfed in nuclear fire or the nuclear fallout? Man.
I'm a sitting duck here, Prime. I need you to spin up your bridge and send the dingus to his destination before the cons come back for it.
I'm afraid that sending such a volatile device through a ground bridge is out of the question. If there were to be an accident during its transmission, the radiation of which you speak could propagate through the ground bridge vortex and harm all 50 states and beyond.
You got any better ideas?
No need, Agent Fowler. I will handle the driving.
Since when has anyone driven Optimus Prime? No one. No one. Not in the movies, not in other TV series that I've watched. No one has ever, taken the wheel of Optimus Prime. Don't you dare. Agent Fowler, don't you dare.
It's gonna be a long trip.
Autobots, roll out!
We are locked onto your coordinates, Optimus. Barring any complications, you should reach the drop-off point by sundown.
Traffic.
Move it, Gramps!
Agent Fowler, is that really necessary?
Don't tell me you're one of them textbook drivers.
But they could have just overtaken the car. They could have just overtaken the car. In America, I think they drive on the left side. Yeah, so you just pass right, and then you just pass by the car, and then you go back into your lane. Why must you hoot for the car to get straight out of the road like that? Agent Fowler, though.
They're transporting in an unarmed civilian truck. Send in the ground units.
Okay. Are you part of the government?
You're saving my bacon here, Prime.
I am proud to be of service.
I thought he was the Autobot liaison. What is the Autobot liaison doing transporting weapons of mass destruction? I don't understand. Is there no one else in this government that can actually do this job? Why must they be sending an ambassador of humanity to deal with this very important situation? Eh? Maybe they have cost-cutting measures or something like that, the personnel are not being paid enough or something. I don't know, because this is just unexplainable. That an ambassador, a liaison, is the one transporting this very dangerous weapon. You know, he's using aircraft. He's crashing those aircraft. Hey.
Of course, not like I'd need your help if you and the cons had stuck to tearing up your own corner of the galaxy.
Are you suggesting that no evil existed on your world before we arrived?
Well, it was a...
Yeah, throwing stones in a glass house, are we now, Agent Fowler?
different evil. How about some radio? You seem like a Nashville sound kind of guy. That's the one. The con who shot me down. Who is it? Wingnut? Dingbat? Sky?
So is that a new Decepticon? Because I don't remember there being a helicopter, modeled Decepticon. Must be a new one.
Hi, guy!
Watch your rear views.
Feeling a little constricted without the use of my fists here, boss.
Remain in vehicular mode unless absolutely necessary.
Wait, they're green. Why are they green? The drones are purple. The drones are purple and black in color, if I'm not mistaken. Okay.
A whole team of cons.
What? I'm not picking up anything. They must be utilizing a cloaking technology.
Must be Soundwave. Jamming the signal or something. Okay, no, this is not a Decepticon, definitely.
I'll be dipped.
Our assailants are not Decepticons. They are human.
Human?
Oh, please. Taking on our bots? They're roadkill.
Gentlemen, stop their engines.
Who is that guy?
Who are these guys?
Autobots, maintain your cover. And apply minimal force. Disarmament only.
It's like I'm watching the Fast and the Furious, I don't know which number. The Fast and the Furious 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 or 10. Yeah, it really looks like a Fast and the Furious movie. That guy is lucky he went straight into the car before it started flipping. Because if he didn't, half of his body would be smooshed. His neck broken, everything broken. He'd be dead. Bloody. A very bloody death. He's lucky.
Those are not civilian drivers.
Could use some air.
Who are these guys? And what do they want with the bomb?
Prime, bear right! everything I want to know.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He was taken out by the tree there. Agent Fowler. I don't know if you intended for that to happen, but man, that was funny. Optimus Prime, why didn't you just stay clear from the trees? Anyways, it's good. It's good. He's dead. Whoever that guy is, he's dead. I think this is the first death. A human death, right? On Transformers Prime. I think so. I think that was the first human death. Damn, Fowler. You killed that man.
I do hope you take better care of the dingus than you do your captives.
Oh!
Special Agent William Fowler here. Identify yourself.
I am Silas. But of greater consequence to you, we are Mech.
Silas. Psy with a Y? Or with an I? Okay. Mech. Okay, are you like a private mercenary group? Or what? Mech. Couldn't have made like a better name for your organization. What does Mech stand for? Or is it just Mech? Okay.
Fair warning. We will be helping ourselves to your device, even if it means inflicting casualties.
Is that so? Tell me, Psy, what's the market price for a dingus these days?
What makes you think we intend to sell it, Agent Fowler?
So they're going to use it themselves. But for what purpose? Terrorism? Ransom? What exactly?
There's a war brewing between the New World Order and the newest. The victor will be the sidearm with the most innovative technology.
Okay. A war brewing between the New World and the newest. I'm not entirely sure what does that mean exactly, but okay. You're not making sense, Silas. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out what you're trying to say. It's not really maybe hopefully you can explain further what do you mean by the New World and the newest. Okay.
So, Psy, you think Mech has all the most radical tech?
RC! RC has now joined in the group of killing human beings. First it was Agent Fowler, now it's RC. She just killed, I don't know how many people were in that car, but I'm assuming it's 2 people, you know, the driver and the shooter. Yeah, so 2 more people are dead. 3 people are dead in 1 episode. Hey. And it's still only, what, 8 minutes into the episode. Yo, we might have more death on our hands right now.
Definitely not civilian drivers.
Later, Psy.
Agent Fowler, do not take your Silas lightly. Megatron preached the very same ideology before plunging Cybertron into the Great War that destroyed our world.
Optimus, prepare to initiate Phase 2. 5 miles ahead to the south, you will reach the rendezvous point. 5 miles ahead to the south, you will reach the rendezvous point.
So, the Autobots are outside the confines of their base and sound otherwise engaged, which means they will never see us coming. Find them and scrap them.
Yes, Lord Starscream.
So the Decepticons have nothing to do with this. You know, they've only just stepped onto this entire situation by chance. You know, Soundwave hearing the communications between all the Autobots. Okay. Alright. I like this. I like this. I might even use this as my, thumbnail. No, but I'm focusing on this new group. Mech and Silas. So I'll have to put him on. But this is nice. I like this. How they all... Yes, Lord Starscream. I like that salute. Yeah.
There's our destination point.
Autobots, keep a tight formation.
Man, this is also taking me back to Grand Theft Auto 5. You know, Los Santos and playing the online heist games, or heist missions, I should say. And, you know, you're racing, being chased against the police and all other, you know, I forgot what they call the security officials and all that stuff after commencing a heist on a bank. And, you know, you have to be driving throughout the entire city, going to the outskirts, to the mountains, to the cliffs and the tunnels, and, you know, trying to exchange money from one vehicle to the next. Or is it bombing one vehicle and, you know, ditching that vehicle and going to another vehicle? Something like that. I can't remember. But, yeah, it's reminding me of Grand Theft Auto 5, this scene right here.
Tactical error. Only one way out.
Air support?
No.
Ours or theirs?
Neither.
Optimus, you have company.
Military fired on one of their own?
Sir, the dingus.
Well, it didn't explode. I mean, you guys are all still here, so I guess that's good. Wait a minute. Bumblebee was on that train, right? I'm sure they were probably transferring the dingus from the trailer that Optimus Prime is, you know, carrying onto the train. That's phase 2 of this plan. Okay. Alright. Yeah, that's why there's no explosion, and that's why, you know, there's no Autobots dying at the scene here and just one big flashlight. There's nothing like that. So clearly they transported that bomb onto that train. Okay.
Sir, I'm not reading any radiation. The dingus didn't melt down.
No, it did not.
Agent Fowler, I'm afraid that if you and we are to survive, it has become absolutely necessary to drop our cover.
So, the rumors are true. Living technology stands before us. Though perhaps not for very long.
That's kind of an insult, Silas. They're not living technology per se. They are living mechanical beings. But you can't call them technology. I mean, No, it kind of sounds like an insult.
Remain here.
Will do.
After a long road trip, it feels good to get out of the car, stretch my legs, and kick some tailpipe.
You guys have air superiority. What are you doing on the ground? You have the high ground. You could fire from the skies, bomb them, shoot them with your weapons. What are you doing fighting them on the ground? These drones continue to disappoint me. But anyways, continue.
Sir, if the dingus wasn't in the truck...
Yes, that. Special Agent Fowler, you lead a charmed life walking among titans.
Come on down. I'll introduce you.
In good time. But at the moment, I'm too busy wondering how the dingus might have vanished into thin air without a trace.
Yeah, like I suspected, they transported it onto the train.
Excuse me. I have a train to catch.
It's time for Plan B. Point 2.
Silas got wise to phase 2.
I understand.
Prime!
Wow. Well done, drone. Wow. That's the first time I've actually seen a drone actually do something and it worked. It worked. Optimus Prime was knocked out. Well done. Well done.
Do you read me? Prime!
Optimus is down!
Mech's gonna grab the dingus. We need to think of something quick.
You mean like a phase 3?
Okay. Come on.
I said Plan B Part 2. Or Point 2. But okay, yeah, phase 3. Let's go.
Think. Alright, if Mech wants the dingus, they have to get on that train.
What if we get on board first? You know, run some human-on-human interference?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, that would be suicide.
You're still going to do it. I can see it in your eyes. In Miko's eyes, in your eyes, Jack, too. I can see it. I'm just wondering, how are these mech operatives going to deal with children? We've seen how Decepticons deal with them. I wonder how are you guys going to, be any different in dealing with these children.
Hello, the United States of Meltdown? Lives are at stake?
Yes, yours! You want me to not only bridge you into a confined space, but one traveling at 90 miles per hour? I can't even count the number of ways that can go wrong. Mass displacement trauma, twisted limbs, metal burn. Well, maybe not the last one. Regardless, it is nearly impossible to fix ground bridge coordinates on something moving at that speed.
Would it help if we had access to the train's coordinates?
Well...
Immobilize them.
We're in.
I read you, Jack. The cell phone comlink patch works.
Rat, mech's landing on top of the train.
In about 20 seconds, you're gonna come to a fork. Brace yourself.
What happened?
Hacker. Former hacker.
What?
Not bad at all. These guys are good, man. Compared to the Decepticons, these guys are good. I'm surprised.
Whoa!
And what have I been saying all along about Earth technology?
So what'd that buy us? 10 seconds?
Raph is losing his touch.
Yeah, okay, fire extinguisher. You know, it can also be used as a weapon. Whoa, that is scary. That is actually kind of cool and scary, the way they just walked in like that. Oh, wow. They actually remind me of the Sentinels in X-Men. I forgot what... The Day Before Tomorrow or The Day After Tomorrow. I can't remember the title. But it reminds me of the Sentinels from X-Men. Because of that, you know, the mask that they're wearing and the black kind of suit that they're wearing. It just reminds me of those really terrifying, you know, machines. I think that's what they were. Yeah, they're really terrifying. Yeah.
Want a slice of this?
Well, do ya?
What she said!
Sir.
Retreat.
I respect that. I respect that.
Whoa. You're pretty fierce.
First rule of combat. Never leave the enemy with the spoils.
But I don't get this. If that bomb explodes, 4 states are going to be caught in the nuclear fire from this explosion. You are not going to be safe. No matter how fast that helicopter is, you will be caught in that nuclear explosion. What are you doing? What are you doing, Silas? I understand you don't want the enemy to have, you know, the spoils of war, but this is stupid. This is stupid. But anyways, continue.
Whoa! Ratchet, mech blew the train tracks. You need to bridge us out of here. The soldiers too.
We've lost access to the train data. I can't bridge you back without your coordinates. Optimus, Jack and Miko are on that train and mech has blown the tracks.
I'm on my way. Maximum overdrive.
we should jump?
At 90 miles an hour?
It's the impact or the meltdown. Take your pick.
What were we thinking volunteering for this?
It doesn't matter if you jump out, you're still going to be caught in the explosion or the radiation. So yeah, I kind of see this as pointless. Either you die now or you die later.
Next time you need to do a better job of talking us out of these situations.
Next time.
We can buy ourselves another few seconds if we're in the back of the train, right?
Miko, at least we're in this together.
Raph, this is important. Make sure Bulkhead gets my guitar.
Don't read the will just yet.
Where's Optimus?
He had a train to catch.
Well done, Optimus. Well done.
Well played, visitor. But Mech still has home field advantage, and we will find a way to level that playing field.
Shoot them. Optimus Prime, shoot them right now. You can end this once and for all if you can just shoot. Shoot.
Even if we have to open you up to see what makes you tick.
Optimus, are you and the children intact?
Intact, Ratchet. Crisis averted. But the world in which we live is a different one than previously imagined. One which has spawned its own Decepticons in human skin.
Yes, guys, that is it with Transformers Prime Season 1, Episode 9, Convoy, on the New Transformers World YouTube channel. Definitely, the Decepticons in a new skin, and that is the mechs. The Decepticons of Earth, and not the Decepticons of Cybertron. Definitely, mech seems to be a very well-organized, well-funded organization that is bent on changing the world to suit the needs of whoever operates or controls this entity, being led by Silas. I think Silas probably was like a former government employee, then he turned coat and joined this private organization. And yeah, I wonder what were they going to do with this weapon of mass destruction exactly. Were they going to use it as a ransom tool or as a terrorism attack type of tool, or for some sort of future war that they're going to have on Earth, and they need some sort of like tactical nuclear weapon, and this dingus was going to become part of that. Or they were going to probably create a super ship that's going to be powered by the dingus, and they're going to use advanced weapons on that ship, and it's going to be the most devastating, terrifying vessel on the sea. Yeah, I mean, the applications for this dingus are, out there. There's so many options. It doesn't have to be a bomb. It can be something that powers a very powerful vessel or a spaceship or anything. that's required. So yeah, I wonder what were Mech going to do with this dingus. And Optimus Prime and the team, they were working really well, trying to make sure that this dingus does not fall into the hands of Silas and his Mech. And three people died in this episode. It's the first time. I think it's the first time that we have seen humans actually die. There was no blood, but there was explosions, and there was someone who got hit, very hard with it on a tree. Fowler did not do it intentionally, but it just happened. It was unintentional. He was holding this operative by the neck, and next thing he just got smashed by the tree. So yeah, that guy's dead. RC killed at least 2 people in a car. I think the car flipped and then it blew up, or the car flipped and it hit another car and that car blew up. I can't remember, but yeah, it was just a mess. All I know is that people died. So for the first time in Transformers Prime so far, humans have died. And I kind of see this happening more often with the Mech organization, as more of these Mech operatives, or maybe it's only Silas who's the leader of this group, are going to continue trying to attack the Autobots or attack the government, and thus the Autobots have to intervene. More of them are going to die. More of them are going to die. So it's going to be interesting to see how Mech proceeds in the future episodes. But yeah, definitely this is an interesting turn of events, where I thought that it was only going to be the Autobots versus the Decepticons, but now we have a third player, and that is Mech. And is Mech and the Decepticons one day going to join forces? Is it possible that they can join forces? Or will one use the other for their own objectives? Or maybe they'll use each other. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, but you're still my enemy. That type of situation, where they backstab each other at the end. So probably it's going to be something like that as well happening. And yeah, I can't wait to see it. And Silas, yeah, that guy looks like he's been through a lot. The cuts on his face, and his agents are very professional. I like that about them, actually. Yes, some of them died. Some of them really got hurt, but they were actually kind of good. They were far better than what we see from the Decepticon drones, for instance. At least with them, they look menacing, they look terrifying, they look like they know what they're doing doing their job. And, it just seemed more convincing with these guys than with the Decepticon drones. But yeah, I guess we'll just have to wait and see what new developments come out from this organization. And yeah, that's it, guys. That's it with episode 9 of season 1 of Transformers Prime. Remember, if you want to check out the original video as well as New Transformers World YouTube channel, the links are going to be in the description below. If you like my reaction, please give me a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell if you want to be up to date with my latest videos, and I'll see you guys hopefully next week. Hopefully, please let me see them next week, please. Let me see you guys next week. Okay. Bye bye.